What's up, everyone? It is Fry Cooks Only. I'm back, burning that midnight oil, and we are going to jump right back into some more secondary content. Today, we are going to be helping our friends Rex and Garrus get some armor back, and find that one Sweeney Todd ripoff guy. So we're going to do Garrus's first, and we're going to head to the Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. I have no idea where that is. There's the Kepler Verge, and we need to go to the Herschel system. Okay, so it looks like this is probably the ship we need to go to. Yep, it definitely is. The Fidel is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Let's go get him. I'm going to take Tali again. I kind of enjoyed having her. Actually, I'm going to take Rex for this one. I changed my mind. Okay. Ooh, and you know what? We can finally give Rex that new suit of Krogan armor. Oh, it's so sick. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that is very cool. Let's see if we can get him some better. Yeah, 14% damage protection. Let's just give him that. Is there anything new we can give Rex too? Yeah, get rail extension, and we can give him some tungsten rounds, I guess. Ooh, we can give him this new shotgun and give him a much better, do the rail extension, that's fine. We do the hammerhead rounds too, that's also fine. Everybody's looking sick. We are ready to go get this guy. So this is the first kind of this environment that we've seen. It's just like a small, you know, ship interior. Nothing too crazy. And we're gonna have to fight. Don't know why I'm still poisoned. That's kind of annoying. But whatever. Alright. Oh, this is grim. There's test subjects everywhere. That's depressing. Alright. These guys are... Garrus is already dead, so that's cool. Can push these guys out of the way. I was fighting those drones, and you couldn't really do anything with biotics against them. Rex is not taking any shit, though. He is 100% fine. Alright, let's get you some health, Garrus. I'm sorry about that, man. Where do we gotta go from here? I think into this place. Let's see if we're gonna encounter any more gross husks.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs
okay, Garrus,
first,
chill out.
but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
We gotta see this through, Garrus.
Take
Chill
him
out.
in, drop him off at the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
Gotta think, dude.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Solarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Oh. Well. Looks like he's not going along with it.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Salien's medical experiment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Kind of a anticlimactic mission, honestly. But, you know. Oh, shit. We got some more Krogan armor. We got a chameleon tool. Check that out in a second. Can't open that. Katana, Storm, Naginita. Cool. So we got some good loot from this. Alright. Getting close to having too many items. We can deal with that later. Alright, so this is a lot of good stuff. Let's check out the... Yep, I understand. Let's check out the biotic interfaces first. Polaris is really good. So we're going to put that on. Let's give Garrus, let's see if we can give him that 6 sniper though. Yeah, that's definitely the ticket. And let's see if we have a cooler tech tool for him. We could give him the chameleon, I guess, but that only is better for cooldown. So then again though, we don't really meta recharge. We'll put the chameleon on for a bit. We'll see how that is. I'm fine with that. Let's see if we can give Rex a better amp. Cooldown bonus. Even cooldown bonus. That sounds good. Yeah, put Garrus at peace here. He is one of my favorite characters, so I do like doing his arc. And it gets a lot deeper in the second game too, but you know, it's cool to learn a little bit more about him, I guess. Okay, well, I will see you back in the ship. Okay, so now we need to find the Turian who stole Rex's family armor. He's hiding in a base somewhere in the Argos Row cluster. Well, that's where we're going. Okay, Argos Row. And thankfully, oh no, there's a couple systems, so we're gonna have to try this one first. Alright, we have less direction with this one, but let's see how this goes. Okay, we can't land on this one. It's a gas planet. Let's try Siba. It's a gas giant. What happens when we survey it? Okay, lots of helium. Nothing there. Let's look at Vermalis. Okay, another nitrogen gas planet, it looks like. Either way, can't do anything there.
Message coming in. Patch it
Now we got something.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Alright, well, you know what? I think we're gonna roll with it and help these people. Metkos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel. Alright. Lots of minerals, it's inhospitable, with its high mass, heat, this is Mass Effect, heat trapping clouds and constant volcanic venting, Metkos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. Don't know what the fuck that means, but we will get down there and try to help these people, because that is what we do, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. I think we're going to take Liara this time. And Rex again, because I want him with me in case the armor's here, and I want to keep looking at that badass armor of his. Okay, we get to watch the same cutscene we see every time. Let's go. It's just like Transformers, everybody's just like Transformers. And we're fucking going to save Bumblebee from the elements. Now, let's look at the map and see what we've got. We got debris, we've got a transporter signal, and we've got anomalies. So let's go to the debris first. It is this way. Or not the debris, excuse me, the distress signal. Got something else on the map here as well. Curious to see what that is. Some minerals. What do we got? Thorium deposit. I'd love to see what this actually does. It's the same minigame every time, regardless of whether you're hacking or doing minerals. Oh, you get money for it. Well, that's a good way to get money then. But that it doesn't really make sense because you get money. You don't even get the minerals. It just goes right to money. So, I don't know, man. This is the wreck. Look how tiny this thing is. Oh, no. It was a trap the whole time. Of course, of course. I should have known. Too bad I am a master with this thing, so they do not stand a chance. And it is a bad day to be a Geth. Let's get the T-Rex or whatever this one is. Too slow. I'm like Frogger or whatever. Jump over it. It's just like playing basketball or something. I don't know. I think there was one down here. Yep. Alright. This thing was a trap the entire time. Oh, we can't even be outside of our ship for too long. Okay, well, that's good to know. Wow. Okay, well, it was a waste of time. I wonder if there's anything else here worth looking at. We can check out the anomaly, I guess. That might be fun. I mean, for as many times as I've played this game, I really have not done much of this because it's I don't know, it's just really repetitive. And I think at that point, I'd rather play, 2 and 3 that have just so much more depth to them and, just are a lot more fun in my opinion. But, actually diving into a little bit of these missions in this game more than I usually do, I think it's pretty cool and I think it's worth spending time with. Because the second 2 games are nothing, they really are nothing like this. I mean, the total change. And this one does have this charm of like exploration that even if like 90% of the planets are pretty similar, it's just the same idea, there is a cool rhythm of like doing the story missions and then breaking that up with like side missions like this and seeing. You never know what you could come across. I'm sure there's so much that I've never seen in this game. This quirky side missions or whatever. Every one of these planets kind of just feels like you're out of bounds, like in an RPG or something. You're out. You got out of the map. You glitched out, and there's no textures or anything like that. All right, let's see what we got though. Turian corpse. Wow. Okay. Let's recover it. Turian insignia recovered. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with the Gothis colony insignia. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. Let's see. The Gothis colony must be somewhere. Oh, it's like a... Okay. So we're supposed to find multiple. Alright. That's kind of disappointing, but whatever. And then there's like a mineral harvesting quest. I don't know. It's just game padding, in my opinion. I'm sure you'd get cool stuff, but because I'm not really trying to like exhaust this game, more so get to the next one and show you as much of it as I'm gonna. So stuff like that, if you want to go do it, it's probably cool to complete it. If you want to get the achievements, you gotta do stuff like that, but I probably won't be doing all that. Okay, so that was not where we had to go. It was actually a complete wild goose chase. We did find that Turian insignia, though, so that's cool. Let's check some other planets. Canarum, small rocky world. Scans of the planet reveal dangerous levels of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with the Parthia colony insignia. Well, you know, I guess it's down there. Oh no, we can't. We can't go down. Okay. So it's clear that the base is not in this sector, so we can leave and go to the Phoenix sector. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, there's this place where we can land. Let's see though if we go to any of the other planets, if there's like a, you know, a transmission that we get. All right, nothing there. It's a hydrogen helium gas giant. Okay, we can survey this small terrestrial world. Deposit of cobalt, but okay, what? We still can't go down? That's weird. There's a lot of extraneous stuff like that. It's like, yeah, there's stuff down there, but you can't go down. It's like, why'd you even bother then? Deposit of samarium. So does that mean we got it? I don't know. We'll have to see. Either way, there's only one planet we can go to in this sector. So I'm guessing that it is going to be down here. It's an enormous low-density terrestrial planet. Okay, and some facts for you if you really care about what the planet's made out of and all that junk. Gonna take Rex for sure, and I guess we'll take Garrus. We'll hope that the base that's holding Rex's armor is down here, because I don't really see where else it would be if it's not down here. Maybe I missed another sector in this cluster, so we'll have to see. Anomaly, hidden structure. Well, definitely seems like it's going to be the hidden structure. So let's go and get Rex's armor. A little bit more of a visually, well, I was going to say it's more visually appealing, but I don't know. It kind of just looks like all the rest, I guess. A little bit more blues in this one, some ice. But it all ends up being these weird textured mountains that you just have to climb over. Very hidden. Very hidden. I'm here, everybody. Whoa. We shoot first and we ask questions later as their charred remains fly through the sky.
This is the place.
Hell
My
yeah.
armor's here somewhere.
I don't really know how he would know that, but sounds good, Rex. Let's get it. We'll see how over or under leveled we are for this mission. So I'm kind of trying to flank behind him here. There's absolutely pretty much no stealth ever in this game. All the enemies always know where you are. Somebody is shouting over and over again. I don't know if you heard that, but that's pretty cool. All right, let's get this going. These are just pirates. We can probably kill them easily. Let's see. Torn Atticus? What do we got? What is happening? Okay. Ton Actus. Cool. Let's get a barrier up, and then let's push this guy. Cool. Oh, they all came out to play. Let's get a little cover here. Everybody's doing pretty good on our team. Nobody's really going down yet. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's get barrier going, and let's kill Ton. Level up. He must have been the Turian, because we got a lot of experience from him. Okay, got him. Just a couple other people. Man, the pirates that are saying go over and over again are really getting on my nerves. A little bit tougher than I thought they were going to be. Alright. And we just need to get the last one. Let's send him for a push. Okay, we will actually just miss entirely, which is fine. Yeah, these guys are tough. Some real baddies. Okay, let's level up. Let's get the advanced barrier like we wanted. Makes barrier last longer, absorb more damage. Okay, very cool. And while we're at it, let's just work towards... Let's see, what's the last one? We'll just work towards the end of that, because why not? And now we should be able to get Rex's armor. Cool, so we should be able to get the Krogan armor from here. I thought for a minute that I was going to need more tech or something, and that would have been stupid. Wait a second, is it not in here?
This is it.
There we go.
I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
That's great.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Hell yeah. He touches his grandfather's armor. His expression, thoughtful perhaps? Krogan are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. Alright. Well, cool. That might come in handy later, the fact that we did that. Cool. Let's see if there's anything new. Alright, we got damage protection. I want to give Garrus this shield modulator because he's always getting just romped around, and I think the shield modulator is going to help him. Let's give Rex a bunch of shields too. Fuck it. Well, cool. So we got that done. Saw that through to the end. That actually was easier than I thought it would be for both of those characters. So hopefully we'll be able to do tallies. And if there's anything to be done with Ashley or Caden, we are going to wait until after Vermeer, I believe. So let's get back to the ship. I will see you there.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
So?
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think
Sometimes.
about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
Commander? Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Oh, what? I've never seen this. This is like some girl talk.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell.
Uh-huh.
What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Alright.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Tell me about the family.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
You raised
After
your
helping
sisters.
raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a
Bonded,
story
eh?
you feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
No means no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
That's fucking right.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly.
Whoa.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Man, these country girls are fucking wild.
Mike thought they'd go
Okay.
for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed.
What the fuck?
She levered Mike face first into a tree and left.
Hell yeah.
Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't
I've
there
never
anymore,
seen this
and he
dialogue
fell.
option. Or
She helped him stop the bleeding
this
and
dialogue
had him call an
arc.
ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and
what a
started
fucking
crying.
loser.
And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Interesting
Sister's
story.
something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
Watch me.
I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with the hungry
I already
heart,
said I don't give a
much
fuck
have
about
I
this
seen
poetry
and known.
bullshit when that
Cities
fucking
of
bug
men
was using the
and
dead girl to
manners,
talk to me.
climates,
So,
councils, governments.
or maybe that was someone else. Definitely bored now. Jesus Christ.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just
Yeah,
don't spread
that's
it
fucking
around.
right.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Jesus
Dad passed on a
Christ.
few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now.
Alright, lost me there,
That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
but keep it to yourself. I'm good. I mean, I'm good with it.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it.
That's what I'm
I've
talking
met a few
about.
people who
Except
are really
everybody
weirded
on
out
this
by my
shit.
faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can
So
you
she's
look
religious,
at this
she's a
galaxy and
country
not
girl.
believe in something?
Yeah, I think that shit about like her sister might be straight up only if you're like femme shepherd, because I straight up never had the
Commander,
chance to
What can I do for
do that shit as playing as the guy. Like that, it's so funny.
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn gas.
Dude, we're gonna get him. Don't fucking worry.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's
Me
done.
neither, man. It's terrible. It's
I
terrible.
know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything.
You fucking
just
got
tell
it,
me what
man.
you
You're my
want me to
guy.
do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Dude, fuck yeah.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse
I will
to
fuck
act?
them up.
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Mm-hmm.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
That's what I'm fucking
What's
talking
the
about.
point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone, but what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
That's fucking right. Fucking listen to what I'm saying, dude. Okay, talk to them. We might go talk to Caden. I know I said that he's a fucking nerd, but I feel like we need to get to know everybody. You know, let's see if Tally's got anything new.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
I fucking hope so.
Won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tally.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
You fucking got it.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tally.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our... But no ship wants to... We set out alone. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship.
Can a captain choose to...
That doesn't happen often. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community.
I want to talk about something
Like
else.
what? See you later.
Okay, still can't do a mission from her, but we'll figure that out. There's some expensive stuff, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, we can get this sick pistol. Dude, I'm about to do this. I don't even, that's a sick ass. Why would we not do that? Obviously, don't have a ton of money now, but you know, unique item, manager upgrade. Oh, why haven't I done this yet? And grenade upgrade. Okay, that would have been worth doing earlier, but I'm just dumb. Let's put that pistol on because it legit looks so good. So good. Oh, you can do 3. That's awesome. Now, so you can do 2 main pieces of equipment, 2 weapon upgrades, and an ammo upgrade. Damage, heat absorption, heat sink. Man, it's really not that much good stuff. Plus 20 damage, heat absorption. I guess for now we'll just do the improved sighting. Proton rounds, shield bypass, proton rounds, okay. Tungsten, synthetics, toxic damage, tungsten rounds. Let's do organic. We can change that if need be. Cool, so we've talked to almost everybody. I think it might be worth it just to go check up on Liara, because you know I've been thinking about my girl. Check up on this romance plot that these 6-year-olds wrote or whatever. It's so weird because there's so much good, like, there's a lot of good characterization and, like, good interaction. And, like, obviously it's a video game, so, like, it's just a bunch of fucking perverts who made it anyway, but... the fucking the romance dialogue, it's so cheesy. I mean, it's like so grating, but you know, we're just chasing that tail, so we gotta do what we gotta do.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Oh, nothing important.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Okay, I guess there's really nothing.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself.
I think we've seen this.
She fell under the... But I will remember and honor
okay.
how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful.
And now she's gone.
And now she is gone.
I'm sorry, man.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
Damn straight, and that's why I fuck with you.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are
That's
complications.
right. Okay.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity,
Jesus.
crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I just watched that
We should go.
Goodbye,
that
Commander.
Netflix show. Well, it's a sci-fi series called Night Flyers. It was based on the George R.R. Martin book or whatever that came out in the 80s, and they were using that terminology too. There's like L1s or L2s, L3s for people with psychic abilities. So I wonder if that's something that stretches into other sci-fi lore. All right, let's fucking talk to this guy. It's gonna pain me, but we'll do
Anything you need, Commander?
it.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
My skin
Thoughts?
is so moist
I know
looking.
about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
It all comes together.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Okay. So that's that. Looks like we're caught up with every member of the crew. So I think we're going to leave it there. Next time, having done some side stuff there, we're going to go to Vermeer, advance the story some more. It's actually maybe my favorite planet and part of this game. And after a lot of trash talking, it's going to be nice to finally be able to say some more good stuff, because I do love the game, and it's all in good fun. All this trash talking. So I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time when we go do that. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoy what I'm doing, go ahead and subscribe. It would mean a lot. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram at frycooksonly. Get updates. This is Fry Cooks Only. This is the Fry Guy Zone. I'll see you later.